love it. I asked for it this show. I said, you know what, let's move it up to the top. This has got to be the first thing you see. Everybody needs a beautiful dress. This is so soft and it's just so flattering. I love it on you, Felicia, in the size medium. She has on the neutral combo. This is 46 inches in length and she's 5'4" and it still looks beautiful on her. I'm 5'10" and 3/4 and I think it looks beautiful on me. So it doesn't matter if you're 5 feet, it'll be a maxi dress. It's a midi dress at 5'4".
Knees,
it's just perfect.
Knees out. Knees are, well, anyway.
It's so cute.
I just don't like knees all that much. Elbows and knees. I mean, they're useful. I feel very blessed to have them.
Right.
However, they're not attractive.
And they're
so
pockets.
I love the length. There's pockets. And do you see, Deb, what we've done is giving you a little umpire sort of waist.
Umpire waist
there,
right here.
Because there is some seaming detail here. There's seaming detail here on the bust, right?
Yep.
Which brings down and just very flattering and slimming.
See
Same in the back and then down the front as well.
It's the smallest part of the waist. Right underneath the breastbone. Do you see how I'm not skinny here, but I feel like it gives me an hourglass shape and it makes you look slimmer.
Because it's a very abstract piece, right? So it comes here, so it doesn't look like, oh, there's something there to do something. It just looks like it's interesting and cut well. But it was actually done for a purpose. Also, we do surveys from time to time, and if you want to have input into our collections, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. I always learn from you.
Perfect.
Go onto Facebook.
And look at this, you guys.
We have what's called the Winner's Circle.
Let me get that all straightened out.
They can tell us what they think and participate and give. And we know from talking to the Winner's Circle, a V-neck is the #1 favorite neckline.
V-neck, and I just had to straighten it up. And so, you know, I have, you know, the little icky bits right here, but I feel like it's giving me the coverage that I want. I feel like it's covering up my bra. And then I have this cute little piece. I love always sells out. It's called Sleeves Please. For those of us who have the little icky bits and have larger arms and we just want to feel more comfortable. This is your moss neutral. Extra small to 3X. I have on 1X. This is your, I think we're just calling it neutral combo.
This is your moss. This is your
neutral. And this is misty blue.
Misty blue.
They're all beautiful.
Right?
And we don't have a lot to go around. Is that what you said, Brian? Fewer than 750.
And look. I've got this gorgeous little Sleeves Please piece that goes so perfect here with the neutral. Because it's picking up the indigo. It's the deep indigo, right? You can also wear it with the other little blue one. My fave is, look at that with what you're wearing. Look at that.
Tell them to bring me out.
Right?
I'm just working Bobby to death. Bobby, if you've got the kiwi, honey, I'll switch it out for you. It's beautiful.
Moss.
It's moss.
Send them on wild.
But I'm thinking of
very
food.
Nice.
Yes.
There you go. And
but I love the cloud.
Look at this.
The cloud is beautiful.
And then I couldn't resist doing the orange red. So.
Oh, the orange. I have it over there. The orange, earlier, you're going to see this crinkled tank that we have and these wide leg pants. I want to put on everything. I don't even know how to choose for you. For this hour, I think I'm going to make the dress my list pick because so many of you do not say yes to a dress. And I'm telling you.
I would be that girl.
Yeah, you would be that girl. But you would wear this dress because
I would.
It's got an A-line silhouette. It doesn't.
It's easy and it covers my knees, which I love. One of the things I want to show you guys, for those of you who are new to our hour, most of the jewelry you're going to see on this hour, my necklace, Deb's bracelet, and this piece, which I designed.
That's pretty.
I needed to call it out because I'm going to just do this. When you wear a V-neck, it's sometimes really hard. What kind of jewelry does it cut you off? Am I floopy?
Yeah.
I was floopy. Thank you. I'm floopless now.
This is the most pretty dress.
Would you look at how this fills?
I want that too.
It just makes it dressy. So we have this in a couple of colors. It looks like
you have it in gold too.
I've got it in a gold tone, and then I've got it in a silver and gold and a silver. So, but I just love the way it fills in. It looks like there's some bead work on it, right?
It does. And you guys, one thing I want you to look at is the length of this dress. Everybody's a different height. So Liv has on the small, and what's your height, Liv? Are you about 5'7"? Yeah. So 5'7" for Liz, and it's a midi length. And then we have Felicia, who's 5'4", and it's still doable, even though she's petite. And then I'm about 5'11", and it's still pretty on every single height, every single shape. You have pockets. You know what I worry about? I've got hips for days, right? The pockets are not giving me more hips for days. I know, but my little honey likes these hips, honey. But I have hips for days. And I think that you have to own it. You know, I have an hourglass figure, you know, I'm busty, and then I have hips, and it's okay. It's like you just have to find the clothes that complement your body. And I feel like your dress, you know how we say if you're a pear shape, if you're an hourglass, if you're an apple, it works if you're straight up and down. It works for everybody.
One of the great things about a simple, really A-line piece that has some flow at the bottom and a nice sweep, not an overwhelming sweep, but a nice sweep, is it really does work for every shape.
Everybody.
Because apple women, very interesting thing, have some of the most beautiful legs I've ever seen.
They do.
But it is very tough to find a dress that's going to fit you nicely.
Sure.
Because you're carrying it in your bust and your tummy, and it's just, you're
yeah, and I have a tummy too.
Right.
But you can't see my tummy.
No, but you wore hourglass. Hourglasses are
Yep.
easier. Pears are tougher, but a dress like this, I don't care what kind of fruit or vegetable you think you are, it's gonna work for you, right? Wait, have you ever noticed that we're like fruit and vegetables, and what are guys? They just walk around with this.
I know.
Like, and they just go, beer belly, but you know.
We're gonna call them watermelons.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, they just like, you know, I got a beer
They don't
belly,
have the-
pass me
I
a
know.
cigar, and I raise you one,
It's
or
easy.
whatever, you know? I'm like, wait a minute, you guys have to be something other than like fruits and
A
vegetables
cigar.
like us.
I don't know.
Right?
A cigar.
Right?
I mean, we go through so much, but we don't have to put labels. I just think.
Yet we do. We're so awful.
We always put a label. I tell you, the label for this is you just look pretty.
Yeah, it's
you
simple
look
and easy.
Polished.
It's one and done.
And you know, I really feel like your prints, they really are they're like a piece of art, because they're modern, and your prints are not like in your face, but they're very creative. They're very subtle. Like, I think you're like a Picasso.
Well, we actually used,
you know.
First of all, I'm very inspired in almost everything I do by art. So for a while I was doing all these Rothko sort of, you know, prints. They were all inspired by Rothko. And then we went through sort of a Calder period. And now we're sort of in not quite Jackson Pollock splatter, but there's something, everything for me comes from art and architecture. My jewelry design, the balance, the architecture of clothing, like full on the top, skinny on the bottom, full on the bottom, skinnier on the top. Like, it's all about balance and architecture.
Really is.
And our prints are kind of, well, I'll never do a ditzy print. I'll never do that cute little,
like all the little flowers.
That's not gonna be me.
No, it's gonna be modern and edgy, and you guys, you can do a dress. You can put this on with your Birkenstocks if you want, or your Atrix sandals that we had earlier. I have mine right over there. I can put those on. I can put this on with a sneaker. I can put this on with
adorable with a sneaker. You could throw this on over your bathing suit.
Yeah, you could.
That's a wonderful thing about our Rayon span, because you can sleep in it. My daughter said, my favorite thing is I love to sleep in this dress. I go, Sid, you don't start with I sleep when.
I know, I heard her say that, and I thought, oh,
right?
Marla's going to get her.
Yeah, I got her for it. I said, but you want to know what? I know why she did.
Because it was so comfortable.
It was so comfy.
So comfortable.
And I know how she works, right? Like, she'll put something on, she'll go, oh, this is cute, and then the phone rings, and then she's making dinner, then she's meeting someone, and before you know it, it's really late, and she's plopped into bed in the dress, because it is so comfy.
What is this made of?
It's Rayon span.
Rayon
it's
span.
Rayon span.
Mom, happy birthday from everybody here, from Felicia, from Liv, from Marla.
Debbie's mom. Oh, you should get some.
If you want this dress, Mom, just tell me which color, because everything she wants today, since it's her birthday, I'm going to get it for you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes, and she loves your dresses. I can tell you that I have a dress that I bought 8 years ago when I first got here. I still wear it.
Of mine?
I still wear it. It was kind of like the bubble design.
Oh, that's our balloon dress.
The balloon dress. Yeah. It was V-neck balloon dress. It was a very modern print. I love her dresses. You just wash it in cold. I let it air dry. You guys, it's for $74.95, and we put it on sale, and it's brand spanking new. This is new to the visit.
And you will wear it, I kid you not. You will wear it to the beach. You will dress it up and wear it to your place of worship. You will sleep in it. You will do all those things with Sid standing over there. Well, it's true, I know you, right? You got a little distracted. Yeah, I know. It's like you will do all of those things because it's that comfy, but because of the print And the beautiful piecework that
And the
we did on it.
pockets.
And pockets. I mean, you know what I say, Deb? What teach the girls?
Okay, so Felicia, if she could do it, she would put pockets in her underwear, just so you know.
Just so you know.
She loves pockets that much.
In everything.
I have an update, you guys. If you want the moss, there are 100 left. 100 of you can get it. On FlexPay, this is a $24 dress. And the reason I say that, it's $24.98, and that's what you're gonna spend today to get this home. You start wearing it immediately, and then you just remember to pay us out $24 and change the other 2 months. So get something that is easy. You know, this is not layaway. You order it tonight, you spend very little, and you start wearing it.
I was probably on HSN for like 5 years before I figured out it wasn't layaway.
It's not layaway.
Because I grew up, I know my mother started buying presents for like birthdays and holidays months in advance. She'd just go give them money, right? Like every month. That was layaway.
Right.
This is amazing. You get it home, wear it.
Yeah.
If you really hate it, return it.
That's right. And even free exchanges. But come on over. The party continues. Felicia, I want to see you twirl, girl. Can I see you twirl? There you go. There you go.
She's getting
We're going to get along just fine, HSN PA. She gave me a little twirl. You look beautiful. Felicia, welcome to the list with Debbie D. You guys, earlier in the first hour, I was wearing this crinkled, I want to put on everything.